Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today I have two replays for you featuring the Object 430. These are some older replays for sure, but I'm still suffering from the loss of the PC. I just ordered a hard drive reader, like one of those things that you can take an internal hard drive, you plug it into this device, and then you can plug that into your laptop or whatever, and it pretty much converts your internal hard drive into an external hard drive. So I'm waiting for that to come in from Amazon. It says it'll be in on Saturday. It's like, well, it's kind of long for Prime, but yeah. Anyway, so that hard drive has all my viewer replays that I downloaded, and all of my 6.0 replays, and all the replays I had, and the platoons I had before the update. But because the computer died, I mean, I'm still just hoping the hard drive works. It might be a hard drive thing. So anyway. Because of that, we're going to have to go back and watch some old replays again. So here we are, we're in the 430. This was back when I was trying to 3-mark it. And this is one of the tanks I actually 3-marked without any premium rounds, as you can see. Yeah, we went without premium rounds. And I think these replays are out of order. If I remember correctly, I think this is the second game. And then the one that's second was the first game. But this is the 430. I love the 430. And especially right now with the update. I know there's a lot of bad things we can say about the update, but the 430 is an absolute beast right now with the update. It's insanely powerful, because the thing that held this tank back was its gun handling. Now you don't have that issue. The gun is just oh god, easy, GG. Here comes a Death Star. We put a shell into him. We auto locked him, but because of the way he was driving, we didn't really need to aim that to track him. And there's a skill to that, or a knowledge to that, where you can actually just track people by auto locking, and many people know that, but many people don't as well. But there's nothing wrong with auto locking when you use it at the right time. But there is something wrong with auto locking if you just use it willy nilly, and willy nilly doesn't like being used too much. But hello, T10. See how we tracked him there? It was the same kind of a thing. But we should manually aim this now, which we are going to do. We're going to retrack him here. And here comes some tank destroyers. Okay, the 268, who bounces or misses us. We put a shell underneath his gun and ammo rack him. We tried to fix our tracks, but we failed to. Now we fix our tracks. And this guy's ammo rack, which is good for us, so it should slow down his reload. There's a T10, but he doesn't have a shot unless he fires into a turret and he bounces off. And now the 268 is, well, without a turret. I think he thought that was going to go differently, but it doesn't, and he's dead. T10 is here. E4 is here as well. This T10 is not fully upgraded, meaning, so he's got the BL9, so the gun on the IS-3, which is going to hopefully allow us to bounce some shells, which we have so far. He is yet to penetrate us, if I'm not mistaken. Put a shell into his ammo rack, and he bounces off of our turret again, already misses him. We put another shell into him in his lower plate. Compass map is doing great because it's allowing us to keep an eye on this E4, who decided not to push up. T10 goes down, and now it's just this E4. And we actually have the health to take a hit from him, thanks to, the fact that we bounced so many shells there in our 430. 430 is a beast, an absolute beast. I love this thing. Ugh. It's one of those tanks which you have fun when you play. You really do. And there's an argument to be had saying the 140 is better. There's an argument to be had that the T62A is better. But those are kind of lame, boring tanks. They don't really have anything special. Like, oh, they shoot on the move well. And then they have the high DPM. But they're just good at everything. They're not, like, special. And the 430 is special. You can have some fun with this, if that makes sense. But, I mean, then again, I guess the same could be said about the FE215B. It's not a very good tank, but it's special, you can have some fun with it. But the Super Conqueror is better. GG. E4 is coming, but E4 does not have a fully traversable turret. Sir, you forgot the fact that your turret does not, well, go all the way around. We probably should have tracked him there, but this was, what, 3 or 4 years ago? This is like 2017, May, February, something like that. So this is like 4 years ago. Speaking of FE215B, there's one now. We put a shell on the side of him. And he's not paying attention to us. And we should put that shell into the side of a mountain. Well, it's not really a mountain. It's just like a rock, but yeah, it is what it is. A big rock. And we failed to hit him. But we hit him the second time, so that's fine. But now we have shots on these guys. Do we? No, we do not. All right, then in that case, we'll go after that Death Star. What is that? I can't tell. It's such a small screen. Let me bring this closer to my face on this laptop. It's so small. What am I looking at? Oh my gosh, we've been playing in the Action X the entire time. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be hilarious though. Oh, this is Call of Duty. What's going on? No, I've gone crazy, guys. I've gone crazy. Well, yeah, we're just driving now. But there are 2 tanks over here, and I guess this is the better play. Maybe I should have gone the other way for more damage. I don't know. We're up to 20 damaging hits. But no, if I remember correctly, this is the right plan. We do some good stuff over here. They got the Patton and the Death Star, and our team actually just died over here. So yeah, this is good. We take some damage there. Didn't expect to take damage from that fall. I don't know if we would take damage from that fall nowadays. Or maybe we would have just driven better nowadays. Auto-lock that, and that was fine to auto-lock that. We were just, that Death Star was kind of looking our way, and I didn't really want to die. There we go. Is that the flat Death Star? Oh my gosh. Is it? It is. Oh, I love that thing. It just looked better then. Golly, now they HD'd it, and it looks garbage. The good old days, right? Alright, where are you, Patton? You think you can escape me? You can't. I know you're around here somewhere. And I'm playing platooning with LJ. And I remember him watching me being like, oh, wow, you're such a bad driver. But what we do here, we actually do on purpose. And you'll see in a sec. Not in a sec, but in a few seconds. You'll see. And it was completely on purpose. Because I wanted to side scrape. And you don't die when you crash. And it brings you to an immediate stop. So may as well. And so I'll show you what I mean. Ready? This was on purpose. This was to side scrape. You go left, move right. Okay, so I meant to hit the wall and side scrape. But yeah, we did go a little too far. So yeah, that was the case of bad driving. Boom. Put a shell in the hammer, I think. I don't know. And he dies and we win. But I did go over. So that was bad driving. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to hit the building, but I wasn't trying to hit it like that. I was trying to hit it so only my side was showing, but we overshot it. So that was bad driving. Ignore what I was about to say. Anyway, 7,500 damage, 1,200 assisted damage. So that would be, 8,700 damage combined, if that's what you care for. And there's 3 marks of excellence, 95.42. So yeah, this was actually after we 3 marked it. Interesting, very, very interesting indeed. South Coast Rain. By ourselves, 20 heat shells. Interesting. I'm an expensive boy. I found, as I got better at the game, the less premium shells I took, the better I would do, the smarter I would play, the less risks I would take. The more likely I would to realize, maybe I shouldn't be shooting at the front of these super heavies. Maybe I should go find a different position. And less premium rounds actually helped me as a player and boosted my win rate and boosted my knowledge and just made me smarter. Instead of just loading the premium rounds and oh look, E100, let me just blast through the E100. So it's been good. It's been good playing without premium rounds. It really has been. I enjoy it. I know some people have comments on like some of my live streams before and said, how do you go a whole live stream 4 hours of playing without firing a single premium round? And it's like, well, the World of Tanks is kind of balanced around the standard rounds. It really is. It's not balanced around the premium rounds. Therefore, if you're shooting standard rounds, you should be able to win. You should be able to play the game just fine. You just have to think, and you'll do fine. But wow, I did auto-lock too much back then. Holy Toledo. I do not auto-lock this much anymore. Dang. That's good. That's another thing that kind of made me better, I think, is the fact that I aimed more. And I was quick with aiming. I would use auto-lock to get the gun on target, and then I would zoom in and adjust. And that's a great way to use auto-lock. That's probably the best way to use auto-lock, actually. But they don't seem to have anyone in their base, so we're just driving. Like, okay, hello, base. We want to get that arty out of the way. But he's scramming. This is back when artillery units actually kind of thought. There was like a point in this game, I guess 4 years ago, was kind of the prime of this game, where people just played well. Even artillery. Artillery is smart enough to realize that, oh, maybe we should, leave base considering we're about to die. And then they would. Now they don't. There goes my light tank. He died. Nothing we could do to save him. I tried to get out of the way just to, allow him past. But, we just couldn't. It was not to be. Who's this guy? A Waffenträger. Unnerfed / unbuffed. I personally like the changes to the Waffle. I found it more enjoyable to play. You're loaded more often. The big gun is hilarious. I mean, the big gun was always hilarious, but then it was even more hilarious. Auto-lock that shot. This guy pens us, hits us in the fuel tank. T-54 comes around the corner, or T-44. What is it? Look at it, clone guy. T-44. Yeah, he's not going to really penetrate us, but we still need to kill him before that Yak Tiger shows up. We should beat his reload. Yes, we do, and he dies. And now this Yak Tiger should be fairly easy to kill as long as that Waffenträger doesn't pay attention to us. And, oh, here comes the 3-marked Chieftain. T95. What is the Centennial? He's going in. Put an auto-lock shot in the patent. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. And now I'm also smarter to the point where I realize that when you shoot at people, they tend to look at you. We probably should have gone in with this Chieftain, but I think I wanted at the time to, just farm damage because I'm a loser. But let's go help this guy now. Or maybe he's enjoying the fact that he gets to farm a Yak Tiger by himself. I don't know. We can still help. Wait, where is this? He's requesting fire. Somebody's requesting fire. Oh, somebody's attacking. Okay. Put a shell in. Put another shell in. Holy cow, this thing's ready to fire. It's really, really fast. Who is this guy? He's in No Limits. Does No Limits exist anymore? I don't know. This T-49, Tier 8, by the way, suddenly regrets his decision. He's like, wait a minute. This Centennial decides he's going to be the one who takes the hit. Like, what a guy. So now we're going to go. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, there's a guy behind us now, too. Waffenträger, there he is. All right, well, you know what? Since our Centennial decided to take the hit from the T-49, we're going to take this guy. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to go yet. It's quite an interesting situation we found ourselves in now, because now we've got tanks in front of us, tanks behind us. The Waffenträger misses us, and we break his gun, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to go. Boom, we put another shell in him. We're going to get right up next to him so he can't get his gun down. There we go. And he's dead. Perfection. Then we're going to turn around for this T-49, and it looks like the Centennial actually died. So, oh well. He was a good player, and he did well. Where is this T-49? Where are you at, buddy, old pal? There's quite a brawl going on. We're actually losing this game despite the damage we've done so far. Yeah, the Centennial died here. Looks like he got derped over the ridge. There he is. One-shot kill. Oh, we were unable to one-shot him, but he is now killable for us, but he does splash us before the end. And here comes another light tank. What is this one? We're actually going to manually aim this one for once. Yes, we are. And we actually hit. We actually did it. Can you believe it? Now we're going to go help this guy. But it's going to be too late. And I realized that immediately, and I've decided, okay, we should go this way instead. Is it going to be too late? Probably it's going to be too late. This way is going to be faster. And I think I'd rather just approach from this side anyway. At least I think that's what I was thinking. Nowadays, what would I do? I think this was the right play. I do. I think this way I'm also closer to our base in case they start capping or whatnot. I don't know. It's tough. Hindsight is 20/20 or 50/50 or 30/30, whatever you want to say. 50/50 makes more sense, but I guess 20/20 is perfect vision, even though technically it's not. You can have better vision than that, but just expressions. No, it looks like we made the right play. We noticed the base was getting capped and was gonna get capped, so we made the play towards the base. Our E100 wins his duel versus the Patton, and we load a heat shell. I don't know why I was frustrated though. It doesn't make any sense. We load a heat shell right as we see the E100, and we're using these bushes so he does not see us as we approach. This thing's camouflage used to be insane. They nerfed it into oblivion, but see, he still can't see us. Still can't see us because of these bushes. All that's left is him, and I wish I was shooting APCR at this time. I don't know why I switched to heat. I was just a bad player. We put a heat shell straight to the side. That's easy. Nothing the E100 is going to be able to do about that. He can't get the shell on us. We get behind him, and we fired too early, so we actually hit him inside, extremely angled. We're not going to go through like that, but like this we will. Yeah, I should have loaded APCR. If this was 4 years later, right now, that was a lucky track, I would have tracked him immediately, gotten around him, retracked him with my APCR, and then boom. Now we finally load up the APCR, and there we go. Now the gun is going to work better here for us. We put a APCR ammo rack, and we put another one in. He overmatches our roof, unfortunately, there. He's like the perfect height for that. But at this angle, this is going to be a lot harder to pen him, so we kind of need to get out of the situation here. Oh, we put another shell in. Is he going to kill us? Trying to get around him. He's not letting us. That one's going to bounce. Oh! Bounce off of us. He's still ammo racked. There we go. Come on. And there we go. Whew, that was such an awkward fight. That would have been, man, like, if you could go back time. If you could go back in time. If you go back time. If you could go back time. Can you go back time? No, you can't. If you could go back in time, if I could go back in time, man, I would love to redo some things in World of Tanks. Like, man. And that was a first class. This was back when the aces were broken. I think that was an excuse we've used many, many times, but it really was. This was before we 3-marked it. I'm pretty sure. Where are we at here? 92. We got to 93. Then I told LJ I was going to 3-mark it without premium rounds, and he said, there's no way, dude. And then I did. And, yeah. And then that was when I realized I don't really need premium rounds. And that made me a better player. 3-marking this without premium rounds made me a better player. But that's it. I hope you guys all enjoyed. 2,700 damage. We got to farm that guy in its entirety. If you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe, go check out SpaceBANDIT, and I'll see you guys all later. I will not be streaming tomorrow because my computer is broken. So, yeah, take care, and peace out.